So today we are doing the extra quest, and our quest is gonna be about the Bertrand competitions, and the theory is basically under the Nash equilibrium. And Hawa will be talking about why the Bertrand competition is a Nash equilibrium, and she will give some example. And I myself will be talking about what exactly is Bertrand competitions. So Bertrand competition was invented by Joseph Louis Bertrand, and the Bertrand competition is basically when the seller sets the price and the consumer have the capability of picking the quantities of that product. So assuming if seller they're able to set the price, then the competitive outcome would be price equal to marginal cost. This marginal cost is when the consumer search costs are not involved, and the search costs are like transportation costs or the effort that they need to put in order to find the product. And so in this case, we're going to be saying that when two firms are producing exact same product. So for example, if we have Starbucks and the Caribou and they're producing the same coffee and coffee, but however, those coffee costs is the same, but they just, they have like, the cost is the same. So that's exactly like how they're producing the same products. So when the product, when there's two exact same product with different brands, the consumer will pick the lowest price of that product they want in order to make them happy. And when the consumer pick the lowest price, so the whole market, the demand gonna be divided into 50-50 equally with the firm 1 and firm 2 if they have the same product, same marginal cost, and they're selling at the same price. So next up is how I'm gonna be telling you some example about Nash equilibrium.
Hi, so now I will give an example of the Bertrand competition. Firstly, assume that we have Starbucks and Copper, and both of them sell coffee. Assume that the marginal cost for each brand is $10, and assume that we have the total number of customers is 100 people. Firstly, both of them propose the equal price for each regular cup of coffee, which is $12. And because they have the same price, so the consumers have equal right to choose each of them. Therefore, each of them have 50-50 consumers, and hence the profit for each of them is $12 times 50 people, which is $600. Since it is a Bertrand competition, one of them will have the tendency to reduce the price so they can gain more profit. Like because when the price reduce, the demand will increase. So assume that Starbucks reduce the price to $11. However, it's like the prisoner dilemma in which Copper doesn't is not aware about that, so they still keep the price of $12. And now all of the consumers from Copper move to Starbucks because it has a lower price. So now Starbucks have all 100 consumers, while Copper have only 0, have no one, and therefore it changes their profit, which is like Starbucks have $100 and Copper have 0. Therefore, Copper have to reduce the price to 10, which is equal to the marginal cost in order to gain profit. However, Starbucks is unaware of that, so they still keep the price of 11. And now all consumers move to Copper due to the fact that they have the lower price. So Copper will have 100 consumers, Starbucks have 0, and now the profit of Starbucks is $0. much better than have nothing. Therefore, now Starbucks have to reduce the price to equal to the marginal cost, which is the initial cost, $10, and cover up still remain the $10. And now they once again have the equal number of consumers, which is 50-50, and each of them have a profit of $500. And with Starbucks is much better than, although it's like lower than the first one that they have, but it's much better than have nothing. And so therefore, this one is the competition equilibrium. Although both of the company have gains nothing profit, gains no profit from setting the price equal to the marginal cost, but at least it's better than have nothing, and both of them have profit. That's why it's notable to know that Bertrand equilibrium is like a weak equilibrium because no one gains profit. That's why the Bertrand competition has a lot of controversies, and now Nikki will present those controversies.
Okay, so there are many controversies with the Bertrand competitions. So one of them is that the whole theory is, first they assume that the consumer are willing to pay for the lowest price, and second they assume that the each of the firms have the capability of providing the unlimited quantity and in order to take care of the whole market. And also that the other controversy is that it's how like a product, there's product differentiations in the market, and secondly there's a transportation cost and like different location. So therefore if like two firms have like different locations, the cost of search costs can increases as well. And also like the by those product differentiation and location costs make the some consumer or some people outweigh the cost of like buying a $10 coffee or buying a $12 coffee that's closer to their house, and their gas price is gonna be cheaper than going to buy the $10 coffee. So that's another controversy. And the second one is that even if not the second one. The next one is that even if there's product differentiation and there is search cost involved within the theory, it will not be price equal to marginal cost, because it's impossible to have the price equal to marginal cost. Because like if the search costs are involved and gas costs, transportation, location costs. So if in that case, then the natural equilibria are gonna be different, like for example, monopoly or price dispersion and things like that. And then so that's some of the controversy that's happening, and that's why the Bertrand competition is it's a really weak natural equilibrium to be like following and using this theory, because it's impossible for a firm to actually make profit like only $10 with like the exact same the price and the marginal cost, even if they gain $500. So therefore, if like we do this and we goes like looking at two companies, then it's better off for both of them to actually stay the price as it is and not reducing, because you can see 500 is better. It's worse off than the $600 because it's a $100 difference. So that's why this is not an ideal theory to be taken care. So that is our side quest that we wanted to present. So thank you really much.